Very well. Welcome back to Let's Play Pandora's Tower. Last time, we defeated the Black Light Masters of the Dawn and Dusk Tower. And our final opponent was revealed. Zeren, the man-made god. So today, there's only one thing left to do. We'll be heading on the final tower of the game, Centrum, to face our destiny. Here we are. We're in Blacklight. We start from the place where we fought the last two masters. You can actually enter the dome tower and climb all the way up here if you wanted to. Like, it doesn't really make that much of a difference since you have no time anyway. So, it doesn't really matter. You take either door and you will proceed forward and climb up. There's a look, you can see the view of the scar from here. Just how wide it is. How far it goes into the distance. Like, they can see that's the chain that holds the tower to the side of the scar. This view is amazing. And here we have, it appears to be one of the gods of Aias. He gazes down with a grave expression. When a statue of a god, let's go up here.
Someone's singing. Elena.
Indeed, someone is singing. It's probably on the top of the tower. And as we head on, as we go up here, I want to tell you, the final boss, like many other masters, does not require any particular weapon to fight. It's all about the chain. So you can equip, like, the best weapon to fight is going to be the sword, because it gives you a little bit more defense. But I'm going to stick with the twin blades, for a reason that will become much apparent when we'll defeat it. It appears to be one of the goddess of Aias. She gazes down with a grave expression. So then again we have the male gods and the female gods. And we can see over there, that's the symbol of the curse, which is the symbol of the final boss as well. Zeren, the final boss, has a symbol, like all the other 12 masters. And their symbol is a symbol of the curse, of course. And as we step into this kind of arena, which is not the arena where we're gonna fight her, as you can see, there's another curse symbol right here in the center. And if you go over here, I think we have, that is the light symbol, I think. And over here, I think we have this, it's kind of hard to tell, but we have the symbols of the masters we defeated. Let's see if we can make them out. Yeah, I think this is the wood master. Earth. I can't tell what that is. Is it the water one? Fire? And metal? Can't really tell. But they are the four elements, the four male masters. This is the darkness symbol. It's the opposite of the light one, of course. That is wood. No, wait, this is fire, I can tell. I don't know what this is, though. That's fire, definitely. That is metal. And that is earth. And this is earth, I think, and that is wood. Not entirely sure. So we have the 5 females, the 5 males, light and darkness, and the center of all this, Zeren symbol. And then we have an old wood here. You can only find this once per save file. And if you go into the description, it says a broken part of something larger. Perhaps Elena knows more. We'll get into what that is into New Game Plus. As for now, you can't really do anything with it. We pass the checkpoint, and we head up the stairs to our final battle. As we go up, we can see a bell, which is the bell we heard all the time when we were going through the towers that signaled the passing of time. That's about it. Let's see what lies ahead at the top.
You are here! 5 centuries have passed, and now finally we can be together.
Aaron, no! Get away!
I came here so we could be together.
Could this be her? Could this be Experiment Zero?
That's right. But why so cold? We've been together since the Harvest Festival, haven't we?
So the dreams Elena saw when she ate Master Flesh, those were your memories? No! Get out from inside me!
What is this girl sniveling about? Aaron did it all for me. He brought back that Master Flesh, so I could regain my full power. Now I will be together with Aaron, and we will become complete. Oh, Aaron! You look just like him, you know.
So, you are... Stop! Get away from Aaron!
This time, we will be together and bring peace. That was our dream 5 centuries ago.
There she is, the embodiment of the 12 laws, the source of the curse, the man-made god Ziran. It all culminates in this awesome final fight, which... just the scenery, the place where we're fighting is just over the top. We're at the top of the 12th tower. Also the music, you've got to listen to it. It doesn't have any words, but it speaks for itself. So Ziran started off with an attack which creates pillars of light all around. You just want to dodge by moving around the field. What you need to do, in that attack, she showed us 6 orbs. She is the embodiment of the laws, so she has all the elements, all of them. So this attack here, I'm just going to exploit the dodge and dodge through that attack. That is the wood attack, which is really easy to dodge if you know it works, how the game works. This is the earth attack. She starts off with only using the wood, earth, and water. These crystals you cannot dodge through. Just gotta guess where they're gonna go and dodge before they hit you. This is our basic physical, just dodge the side, easy. If you don't dodge, it just picks you up and slams you to the ground. This attack should be pretty easy. Come on. Our objective is to tear off all of her orbs. And she got 6, and each orb has a separate health bar. You're going to attack me, there you go, does that. So of course the Twin Blade give you a lot of mobility in this fight. So this attack is pretty easy. Most people don't know that you can just dodge it twice through the vines, and that's it. Alternatively, you have to run around them and find, like, go behind Zero. Okay, this is the only attack which you don't want to grab the orb when she creates it. Instead, you just want to dodge and then you want to pull. You don't have a lot of time to pull, unfortunately, so that's gonna be enough. You just want to sup that little by little. Okay, again, we have the Earth. She will begin using the fire attack when we tear off one orb, then the metal when we tear off 2 orbs, and then the light and dark attack, which... Ah, come on, yes, it's Little Belt. The light and dark attack she starts using when we defeat 3 orbs in total. And the Pillar of Light's attack that she started with, she uses when we tear off an orb. We'll talk about more of that when we get to see it. As for now, I want to mention, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but the final boss name is Ziren, and the name of our hero is Aaron. They only differ by the first letter. Aaron, Zeren, A and Z. The beginning, Aaron, the beginning of the adventure, and Ziren, the end of the adventure? I don't know if that is something. Is that something is actually, like, they thought about it? I don't think so. Because the original name of Aaron in Japanese is called Ende, so it doesn't really make that much sense. Okay, so these pillars of lights are pretty weird to avoid. Like, this is the fire attack, it's easy as fuck. You just dodge backward. Look at this. I can take away so much of her HP. There you go. That's how you do it. That's the easiest attack. Alright, so you're doing this again. It's fine for me. Dodge twice. There you go. So the pillars of light are pretty weird to avoid again. If you can't do it while pulling your chain, you can choose whatever orb you want to pull. But then again, it's pretty hard. Can I pull that out? No, she doesn't let me. Okay, doing the water attack again, fine. Oof. I haven't been hit once, I think. For now. Am I gonna do this flawless? I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, you can't really do anything. You can attack her, but that doesn't do anything. Whoop. That's that. So she's doing fire again. He's just attacking the world. Once you get the timing down, that's it. Look at this. I'm not gonna pull out. Now! There you go. If you pull out while she's doing an attack, the attack cancels out immediately, so you don't have to worry about dodging. Also, that orb is basically at 0 HP. Can we pull it out? Interrupt this attack? Ow. Okay, I got hit by a pillar. As you can see, these pillars can be pretty dangerous. Get that pull out immediately. Pull with force. There you go. Do some damage to that. Okay. Better off just moving around here and dodge. That orb down there is the light and dark one, which she hasn't used yet, but she can start now. This is the metal attack. We haven't seen it yet. It's pretty easy once you know what to do. You pull a little, then you hold the C, let the chain loose, dodge those things, and then you can pull a little bit more near Zeren. Ah, couldn't pull with force. I got too greedy. This is the dark and light attack. It's pretty easy to avoid. Just stay around this distance. She tries to drag you in. Keep her cursor nearby. When she fires this laser, grab the orb and start moving, because this laser slowly moves toward you. If you move with the laser, you'll be fine. Ah, come on. I wasn't able to pull with force, unfortunately. Because I missed the first shot. I couldn't grab the orb really quickly. And my chain goes down. My chain god is going down. She's gonna wait for it. She knows that my chain gods. That's another thing that Xenon does a lot. She likes to wait for your chain gods to drop all the way down. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. That's better. That's gonna give me a full chain pull this time. Let's see. There it is. Awesome. Alright, using the water attack. She's got water, metal, and light darkness left. Okay. This one takes forever. Because we just don't have much time to pull. Alright, this one again, it's pretty easy if you know you can let your chain loose and dodge these things. That's it. That's enough, yeah. And obviously you cannot dodge through those. They're going to hit you. Also, you don't have to stay too close when she finishes absorbing the darkness. Because she does that kind of explosion, which hurts. It hurts a fair amount of damage, so... There you go, one more cycle and this is done. Thank you. Fortunately, these things do not break your chain if they collide with it, which is nice. Ah, got too greedy again. She doesn't have a lot of HP anyway. Now this will be my last cycle for the light and dark attack. I might be able to pull out. Yes! Nice. She's doing the orbs again. I can already pull that out immediately. That does not interrupt the attack, unfortunately. I got an item damage. I wonder what that is. See? Ah, it's my chainmail tunic? I got my armor done. My armor is gone. Okay, taking a lot of damage now that my armor is gone. That's fine though. That last orb has 0 HP, is glowing red. So as soon as she takes it out, the fight will be over. Come on. And that's it.
No, this cannot be! Aaron! You said we'd be together forever!
Elena.
Aaron? Zirin. She wants something from you. She wants part of your chain. She wants the part taken from her 5 centuries ago.
Oh,
On that day 5 centuries ago, the man who was meant to join her, to become a master alongside her, was your ancestor. The only reason she went after you is because of the bloodline you shared with the man she loved and lost that day.
so the reason you were cursed, the reason she entered your soul, was that you were close to Aaron?
No, that's not it. It's because I loved Aaron. It's because I loved you.
Huh? The mark is gone from your back. Your skin is pure and untainted. The curse has been lifted.
Can it be true?
Well, if the curse is no more, our work here is done.
Aaron.
Let's go.
It isn't quite over yet. We still have to run away from the tower. You only get the sequence if you go for the best ending. So, all you gotta do here is simple. You just gotta dodge these purple things. You don't really need to dodge like I did there. All you gotta do is just go in that zigzag pattern. The twin blades makes this a lot easier, since your movement speed is higher. If you do get caught and Zero catches up to you, you bottom mash out of there. That's all you've gotta do. There's not really a way to game over at this point. Ah, crap. Eventually, she will catch up to us, so you can't run away forever. And at this point, just strike your chain.
Elena!
Use the chain.
Elena.
Aaron.
Now that the Oracle's chain has regained its power, Experiment Zero can be brought to an end, and the scar closed forever. The truth is, my people, the Vestra, played our part in causing this calamity. 500 years ago, my people worked for the cause of peace. We helped create the Masters. But then, when Experiment Zero failed, it spawned a series of tragedies.
I see.
Those 13 people who offered themselves up to serve as vessels, their sadness, their fury, their pain, their anguish, it haunts our people to this day.
Can it be true?
Now, listen to me. You have no more business here. You should be on your way. Go back to your world. A world that is now at peace. Experiment Zero. The 12 Masters. We are sorry for what we did to you. We know what we must do. So, old friend, our final task. We must wield the Oracle's chain. We must make use of its power, as we did 5 centuries before, and again 5 decades ago. Lend us your power. dead ancestors, never once gave up hope. With each new generation born, our future, our hope lived on, the hope that this day would come. Let us now join them.
In the year 511 of the Unified Era, the vast valley known as the Scar vanished from the land of Imperia, and the 13 towers were destroyed. Mavda wrote a letter to the king of Illyria. This spurred the monarch to make a full and frank confession of the army's research into biological weapons in the 13 towers, and how this had triggered the cataclysm that created the Scar. No one knew the whereabouts of Mavda and her husband, but Mavda's tribe, the Vestra, were granted territory by the king. Here they set about building a country of their own once more. For the first time in 5 centuries, Imperia boasted 10 nations. With the disappearance of the Scar, Athos sued for peace with Illyria. As the war drew to a close, so each nation's army was reduced in scale. For the first time in half a century, peace prevailed across Imperia. With the end of hostilities, the army also called off its hunt for Aeron and Elena. The couple went to Elena's village and took over her family's trade. The kingdom of Illyria sent a team to investigate the 13 towers, but all they found was a section of the chain that had supported them. The Scar was gone, as were the towers and the beasts within them. Gone too was the baleful curse which had plagued the land. The team did make one discovery. Aeron was indeed the descendant of the woman used in Experiment Zero. The bloodline of her and her husband could be traced directly to him, explaining her fierce desire to be united with him. The team tracked down Aeron and Elena to inform them of this fact.
That's it. That was Pandora's Tower. Great ending for an even greater game. I was very glad to have brought this game to my channel. It's kind of a niche game, but you know, without Operation Rainfall, I would have probably never knew that this game existed. And I'm glad that I played it. And I'm glad that I brought my the videos on the channel and whatnot, and all the research that has gone behind this Let's Play. For my next LP, I wanted to do a different kind of game on an entirely different kind of system. It's a genre of game that I've never ever done on the channel. We'll see how it goes. But that's about it. I won't say anything else about what that's going to be. Just know there's not going to be anything like this game at all. As for the other 2 games of Operation Rainfall, I have planned to do them, except one requires a shit ton of work, which I've already done, and the other requires work to be done. That's the story, basically. Xenoblade, I already have all the notes, but who knows when I will release it.
5 centuries before, on that fateful day, a husband and wife were to serve as vessels to unite the 12 laws. This couple were to be used in Experiment Zero.
It's Experiment Zero. The subject is pregnant.
What did you say?
Call it off now. Hurry. It may not be too late.
What's the meaning of this?
Husband, he's fine. But how about his wife? It's too late. Experiment Zero. It's already begun.
You failed!
Be silent. We must focus on saving the child. With the power of this chain. Where have you gone? It's about your wife. I'm afraid she didn't make it. But in all likelihood, your wife was unaware that she was pregnant. Right until the very end. You're gone. You're gone. But he looks so much like Reuben. Our child is every bit as beautiful as Reuben was.
Our future is secure. Our bond lived on beyond our deaths. Thanks to you.
I didn't know there was more text after that. Man. Alright. That's gonna be it, I guess. I will do an extra episode of this Let's Play, so I guess I'll see you then. Where we're gonna explore more about this game. Bye.